We are here at FOMO Masternode, and it's crypto events like these that set the industry apart. Let's take a look and see what people have to say. Min, it's good to see you. Here we are in Korea at Korea Blockchain Week. What are you seeing this week?
I mean, crypto never sleeps, so, we work hard around the clock. I mean, ICON, we've been working hard for the past 2 years. We're very close to fully decentralizing our network.
Once again, Korea kills it with every single conference that they do, and it definitely solidifies Korea as being a leader in the space.
What have you been seeing? Why is it different from just meetings in the boardrooms?
It's just the energy levels as well as just how Korea approaches technology. I mean, there's no question that investors are excited to invest in the projects, and as an investor, that brings me a lot of hope in the space.
Comparing it to last year is very, very interesting because last year in 2018, there was a lot of noise. So instead of just talking about coins and price and these sort of things, there's really a focus on technology and how we're actually creating a usable forward blockchain for the masses and for retail.
I see. Scaling back and seeing more of the expertise here. So how has it been here at Korea Blockchain Week for you?
Blockchain, or like usually in the crypto world, it's all about you knowing the connection, you knowing people, because if you don't know people here, then you cannot do business.
What's going on tonight here at FOMO Masternode?
Yeah, it's number 6 actually. So the most recent one I did about 2 months ago at Signal. Before that one, I'd done one in Taiwan. And the 3 prior ones before that I did it here in Korea. But I think what's great is that each time it's been growing in different ways, and so people from different countries, different backgrounds have been attending.
And I went to the FOMO Masternode last year, and this is a highly curated event of some of the most interesting, highly intelligent people in the industry.
Is business getting done? Interesting conversations with some of the thought leaders?
Yes, and because it's a very curated event, we can really zero in, but we're getting really deep into conversations about the future of blockchain technology, and that's why we're all here, to build out the technology together.
Different networks and just expanding in incredible ways.
Yeah, and I think one of the things that Asia, like China or Japan or Korea, kind of lacks is that diversity and that ability to actually globalize. And so if I'm able to actually execute on these events, bring great people to the events, it really helps to grow people's networks, helps to fundraise, helps to reach different people, different communities, helps brand awareness. And so as a result of that, that's going to lead to adoption. And that's what we really need in space right now. And so I'm hoping that this is actually a positive for the space.
And can you give us an insight on what you guys have been working on over the last 6 months?
Sure. I mean, we still have a lot of building to do. I mean, decentralization is the first step. We just got listed on Kraken, our first U.S. exchange.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would say that ICON is one of the biggest, if not the biggest project to come out of Korea. And what do you think is behind that success and the philosophy, and how are you continuing that forward?
Yeah, our end game has always been interoperability. So we've been testing our interoperability technology with different participants in our network between private chains and public chains and private chains. So we hope to be able to share some of that with our community going forward.
And tell me a little bit more about what GAPS is doing.
Okay, so GAPS, it's all about community, AI, the artificial intelligence and the prediction system, and we also use an interchain technology. So it is not like Augur, for example, because Augur is it's also one of the biggest prediction markets we have. But Augur is more of like a computer-generated percentage that you just choose which one you think that's going to win on the prediction question. But us, we use for people to actually think of them as why they'll think that their answer is correct. And we use that to give them also a responsibility, so they also stake their coins.
So the gaps that you guys are filling are essentially interoperability as well as simplicity for the user.
Right, exactly.
Is that correct? Okay.
I think there's a lot of great things that they're working on, and so I'm here to support.
Great people, great networks.